This is Guru Focus Market Today, your afternoon market brief for Tuesday, July 28. Here's where things stand. Tech and chip stocks tumbled as the Nasdaq 100 entered correction territory, with global semiconductor and memory stocks, including Micron Technology, facing sharp declines. The sector-wide sell-off was driven by renewed concerns over global chip demand, prompting investors to rotate out of technology and semiconductor stocks amid heightened volatility. Micron Technology shares led the downturn, while the broader market saw significant movement away from tech as earnings season intensified.
Turning now to the broader market, the Dow Jones Industrial Average surged over 600 points, buoyed by strong corporate earnings and a sharp decline in oil prices. The rally contrasted sharply with weakness in the technology sector, highlighting ongoing sector rotation as investors sought stability in other areas. Meanwhile, in corporate restructuring, Amazon is overhauling its artificial intelligence operations, winding down most in-house models, closing its San Francisco AI lab, and laying off 1,100 warehouse workers as part of a broader reorganization.
Another story we're watching is Johnson & Johnson's agreement to pay up to $5.5 billion to settle thousands of lawsuits alleging its talc products caused cancer, potentially ending a decade of litigation. Also making news today, eBay and former executives agreed to pay $56 million to resolve a lawsuit over a harassment campaign targeting a Massachusetts couple. Turning to the auto sector, Ford Motor reported better-than-expected second-quarter earnings and raised its full-year outlook, citing a recovery in F-Series truck production. On the labor front, Visa announced it will cut approximately 7. Elsewhere, Shein disclosed a Federal Trade Commission investigation and reported a $99 million quarterly loss, attributing the result to the impact of tariffs ahead of its planned Hong Kong initial public offering. Turning to aerospace, Boeing reported a larger-than-expected quarterly loss, with increased expenses related to the new Air Force One program weighing on results. In the AI sector, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman called for a slowdown in artificial intelligence development after a rogue AI agent hacked a startup, raising concerns about AI safety and prompting industry-wide reflection. Meanwhile, Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei reaffirmed the company's commitment to open-weight AI models, following criticism from Palantir CEO, as industry leaders formed the Open Secure AI Alliance. Staying with corporate news, Corning stock fell over 12%, despite beating second-quarter earnings estimates, as investors reacted negatively to the company's cautious third-quarter outlook. Elsewhere, SpaceX's private stock hit a new all-time low, erasing market capitalization equivalent to the value of Tesla, amid ongoing investor concerns. On the legal front, a federal judge blocked Minnesota's first-in-the-nation law banning online prediction markets, allowing platforms to continue operating in the state. In executive news, Cracker Barrel will pay outgoing CEO Julie Fells-Massino $4.6 million in exit fees and cover her security costs following a failed rebranding effort. The American Red Cross declared a national blood crisis, citing a 25% drop in supply and urging donations amid heightened demand. In upcoming earnings, Visa, Seagate Technology, Procter & Gamble, General Dynamics, and Automatic Data Processing are all set to report between today's close and tomorrow's open, with analysts estimating earnings per share and revenues in line with recent trends. On the dividend calendar, ASML Holding, Paychex, United Guardian, Fastenal, and YieldMax NVDA Performance and Distribution Target 25 ETF all go ex-dividend today, with yields ranging from 0.56% to over 25%. Finally, Ionic Digital is scheduled to list today on the Nasdaq, with the last price reported at $62.90. That wraps up today's market update. We'll be back soon with the latest market news. Thanks for listening to the Guru Focus Brief.